nuts, he acting funny. I don't know if it's Matthew. I don't know who the fuck it is.
In the words of my good sis Joseline, you look a mess. Hi my loves, Jeray, my lady girl from around the way, where we have culture, conversation, and community. In today's video, I am coming to you all with a review of The Conversation. The Conversation, y'all. Like, what is that? What did we just watch? Before I hop into the review, let me just say that Bobby Lights and Roland Ray is not a conversation that I want to see. Honestly, I mean, Roland Ray and the way that he talks, like, I don't feel like that. Bobby Lights, like, anything that he say, he's gonna be like, you know, he's bashing the handicap. Roland Ray brings it on himself. It's too much. It's giving gimmicky. Tommie and Akbar, baby, that wasn't a gimmick. That was straight up and down crazy, y'all. What is going on with Tommie as well as my bang? I don't get it. The episode, if you can call it that, starts off with Tommie. She looks less drunk. She looks like she's put together. And she's talking to her team and she's like, you know, I'm trying to build generational wealth. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my daughter into a private school and I have my kids and I got full custody, and like, you know, this girl had a beef with me. I didn't know this chick, going on. And she's just like, you know, really she was fanning over me. She didn't like my response and we got into it. She did say that she's pushing some skincare line, which, you know, if it's not fillers and Botox in a bottle, baby, how you pushing that? She also said that she has some music. Now, Tommie got a cute little music wave. All right, so I'm gonna just start by saying, like, who else was in here like voting for Tommie when we saw that they were going to be a conversation? Like, I didn't know that she was about to act a donkey like that. Okay, dump it, like, what? So anyway, skincare line, music that she's pushing, and she makes it a point to be known that she hasn't been locked up for 2 years. And let me just say this, I know that sounds ratchet and ghetto to most of us, okay? And to my virgin suburban ears, child. It's like, who am I kidding? But 2 years is an accomplishment for a lot of people. I mean, that's like celebrating 2 years without getting stopped at a traffic light. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. She's like, listen, I just feel like I've been losing like a lot of like deals and people don't want to work with me because they don't know my temper. Like, yeah, they don't know your temperament, bitch. You're temperamental. You know what I mean? Like, let's just keep it real. And I can imagine like a girl with 4.7 million followers, okay, who has a platform to really do well. I can see how she's in her own way and she wants to change the narrative. I love that for her. Akbar is in her room chilling with her people, and she's like, listen, I got music, big mama talk, I got things that I gotta do, and I'm really just trying to, you know, spin this and turn this into something different. Like, you know, I'm tired of all the drama and everything like this, and I really just want to get myself together so that way I can be leaving, you know, a legend. I can be a living legend. I want Michael Jackson status. I'm like, girl, leave Mike out of this, please and thank you. But you know, her team was back there like, yeah, you know, whatever, you know, give her the same energy she's giving you. You're grown, she's grown, but don't, you know, she's like, I'm not gonna be playing around. You know what I mean? If she want to get wicked, we can get wicked. And I don't know, y'all. I spent a couple of years living in the deep south, and I even struggled. I'm like, sis needs subtitles. What was she saying? I'm like, very cool, like, and I don't understand, like, why do I? I'm like, girl, you are giving me very much needing subtitles. So we get into why they have a beef. So apparently Tommie said she was leaving a scene. It was a dramatic scene. She was just leaving therapy. She had real life shit going on with her mom. And she was in the studio. She was in Akbar's section. She felt like Akbar wanted more of a, you know, better praise or a warmer hello is what she said, and she didn't give it to her, so they got into a scuffle. She said that you know, the girl been lying and saying that she gave me a black eye. The whole team was like, that's cap, ain't nobody give me a black eye, this, that, and the third. Tommie is like really upset. She's really on one, and you know, she's not really feeling this whole conversation thing, obviously. She feels like she's gonna let her talk and she's just gonna, you know, be there to see however it goes. Akbar comes on and says that I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. I saw that girl. I was going through my own thing. I didn't like her vibe and I hit her first. And we all know that Akbar will pop off, clearly. So I believe her. She said she don't have no reason to lie. She girl said, listen, I hit her first. I was wrong for that. I ain't had no business. I was going through my own thing. You know, whatever the case may be. Obviously, Tommie was going through her own thing. And I'm like, these girls have a lot in common. Like, more than they give credit for. Or give credit to, rather. Scene of Tommie calling out, you know, Akbar's mothering with this, you know, the sneak disses. My kids live with me. I'm a full-time mom. And I didn't know this, but Akbar has a baby. I think our children are products of rape. Not to justify her not being a part of the kid's life or however, whatever, but from my understanding, I can imagine it being a little bit difficult to raise a child that is a product of rape. And not only that, she was raped by her uncle. It's a whole lot of things that most people wouldn't deal with. So I'm not even going to speak on anybody's mothering, but typically if a chick don't have 8 kids, I'm looking side-eye, and I think we all are. But I didn't know that about Akbar. That's deep. And that's a real big thing, like, and that's a really, really huge thing in our community, hiding the predators in our families. Like, that is a real thing. That's a touchy subject, so I'm not gonna go there because y'all know that's the shit I like to, but I'm not gonna do it today. Akbar said that she wanted us to come together. She wanted to show these young girls, like, listen, y'all can have beef and we can get over it. We can get over it. Y'all can get over it. And this, that, and third. Tommie's confused, like, girl, you don't even know me. This is the conversation we had was years ago. This little altercation we had was years ago. Why are you fanning over me? Like, pretty much. So that is kind of like what we have. Then we have the production team coming on saying that there was an issue with Tommie and her team, and they're going back and forth. So I'm like, okay, the next scene we see Tommie is acting fool. We don't even see her. Should I get these cameras off of me, bro? Let me out the gate, bro. And then Tommie's like, it's gonna be a shootout. The boy in the background like, what, nigga? Who gets shot out?
Some of that shit like that, man. Fuck y'all. Get me the fuck out of this motherfucking house, bitch. It's gonna be a shootout.
She going off. My team acting funny. My team is acting weird. They moving funny. I'm like, girl, what is your problem? And then at this point, I'm like, okay. Let me put on my Eon Love and Dant hat. Okay, because something is happening here. Something is happening in here. And I'm just like watching like, baby, relax, okay? So basically she's upset because somebody was playing the Joseline Hernandez Do It Like It's My B-Day song. And y'all are playing that Joseline Do It Like It's My B-Day song. Out of her mind. Like, girl, a song makes you that mad, that upset. Even if it did make me that mad, I wouldn't even like give it that much attention. You know, Joseline somewhere over there with Ballistic, like, see, and these bitches, this is why these bum bitches, I don't even know why she did it like that. Like, why is that making you upset like that, girl? That's the problem. So apparently Akbar heard the commotion and they come back and they film her and they're like, Akbar, you all right? She's like, I'm swell. When the motherfuckers say they swell, she's sitting on ready is what she mean. I'm good, baby. We need to go check on her.
Dead for real. All that playing and pump faking, it ain't what I'm on.
Akbar just said she not doing all this pump faking. They done seen each other in real life. It was never no beef. She doing all this fake drunk shit. I'm not really with it. And I'm so not with that either. Girl, I can't stand no fake drunk. Listen, like if we chilling, we having a good time, let's have a good time, baby. But don't come around here not being able to hold your liquor. Stuff is breaking. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Finally sit down. Akbar looks good. Did I mention that? Everybody used to say Akbar is such a pretty girl. Akbar is such a pretty girl. I'm like, all right, okay, not that she's ugly. Not that she's ugly, but I'm just saying, like, they was just hyping her up, bigging her up. And she really is. She has a really cute face. This is the first time I actually, like, saw what she was giving. Tommie is beautiful too. She did a lot of work, but she looks good nonetheless. It was good work. Maybe you just come up, they stared at each other, just looking at each other like, I ain't speaking first. But y'all remember that episode in The Office and he's like negotiating and he's like, I decline the right to speak first or some shit. That's what it was giving. Very much The Office. Michael Scott. Don't nobody want to speak. Akbar says, you ready to start? Tommie like, pop your shit. I'm like, what?
Slack. Oh, you wanna know?
Akbar apologizes. She says, listen, this happened so long ago. I was wrong for coming in your space or you coming in my space. However it went down, I apologize for that. I don't even want this. We done seen each other before. Wasn't none of this, so I don't need to be none of that today. And she said, I'm gonna give you the floor and whatever. Tommie says, baby, the floor is mine. I'm like, okay, Tommie, this is fine. You know, we love them little one-hit quitters, all right? Tommie wasn't really trying to talk. She really wasn't. She was slurring her speech. And Akbar says, listen, you drunk. You drunk and I don't feel like doing this and I ain't talking no more. So Tommie says, all right, check please, let's go. We ain't even gotta talk. And I'm like, listen, not for nothing, that's an easy check. That was easy check right there. Tommie saw it and was like, oh, you done talking? Me too, sis, thank you. Zeus run me my bag. Akbar goes into her room and they just clowning her. Girl, she's like, girl, I'm trying to act drunk. And she was out of her mind. I hate that for her. And I really felt a way. I really felt a way that it felt exploitative, is what I'm trying to say. It felt very exploitative, and I hate that for her. I hate that for any black woman. He's upset. She's like, get that camera off of me, bro. Camera nigga, get that shit out my face. She smacks the cameraman. I'm sure some of them cameramen got roughed up, for real. The owner of Zeus Network was coming like, Tommie, relax, Tommie, relax. He was obviously shook, very shook up. They come on in and talk about something. The ladies agreed to sit down again. And I'm like, no, that episode was gonna be too short. And y'all ain't get y'all money's worth. Akbar said some real stuff. She said, listen, I done seen this girl. It wasn't none of that. She's giving pump fake for the cameras. I don't do that. And this girl's sick. I mean, my kids is going to be watching this. My kids watch everything. I'm not about to be beating and stumping on this girl and she drunk out her mind like that. And I'm like, Akbar, I was never ever checking for her, ever. I felt like she was a troll and a bully online, and then now out of nowhere she is just like raising up on my radar as like a woman who really has shown some growth, because we all remember Akbar popping off, hitting spice, doing all this. Like she really does remind me of like a OG, like a player chick, like, you know what I mean? When the chicks get drunk at the club or whatever, at the party, it's always one chick looking like, look at this bitch, look at this broad, you know what I'm saying? Like she was giving me that. And yeah, anyways, Tommie is drunk. Tommie is drunk out her mind, okay? She's like, I ain't drunk, we can do a blood test. Only a drunk person gonna say some shit like, we can do a blood test. Take me to go get a blood test right now, girl. If you ain't drunk, you high. What you off a pit? Like, what is it? What is it? It's something. Then they're walking away again and she tried to throw something at her. Akbar kind of loses for a moment. I'm like, girl, Holy Spirit activate at this point, because I'm like, it's too much. Tommie was like moving all weird. She was hitting her necklace. You could just tell her mannerisms, even without her talking, even without the slurred speech, even without the ramble thoughts, even without the body whatever. She was out of her mind, and I can't believe that Zeus filmed her like this. Then they tried to come on talking about some Tommie left without letting her and her team left with making it be known or something. They messed up the room. Now Zeus, y'all tried it with them little clips of the room, but you know, there was a couple things that was messed up, and she's like, I don't care, let them pay for it. She was telling them, y'all can have this money back. She don't need to be on TV. She need to be on Instagram with the curated images where she don't talk. She just gives us body and serves us face, because she gives us good face and good body. And fashions. She don't need to be on no more TV right now. Not right now, baby. Not right now. Maybe once I would be interested in seeing Tommie recover. I would watch that. I don't want to see nothing else dealing with no fucking Tommie Lee and her drunk ass. That's just too much. It's giving secondhand embarrassment. What do y'all think about this episode? It was too much. And I like how Zeus put the little fake disclaimer out there. But y'all need a disclaimer on Joseline's Cabaret. Y'all need a disclaimer on One More Chance. Y'all need a disclaimer on all y'all shows, period. With the exception of Drea. Y'all need a different type of disclaimer for that show. But anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I was really one of those girls rooting for Tommie, which I still am. But Akbar is clearly the bigger star of this whole conversation thing. Making a fool of yourself, acting a donkey is not cute ever. Drunk or sober, ever. Let me know in the comments, what did y'all think? What do y'all feel about it? It's giving too much. Like I said, the Holy Spirit activate. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.